welcome back. Today I'm going to prepare venison. I have a couple of venison steaks, or what we call deer, which is a game meat here in the United States. And that venison was gifted to me by my good friend, retired U.S. Marine Corps Gunny Clark, good friend of mine, like brother. But you're going to get a bonus too because I'm going to prepare, in addition to the venison, which I'm going to show you how to prepare that, so you can enjoy the gamey taste of the venison. I'm going to prepare with a side dish of wild mushrooms, some carrots, and asparagus. But to keep with the spirit of the gamey taste of the meal, I cook those veggies with duck grease. And in my video, if you click the title of the video, you go to the description, you're going to see a link of how to render duck fat, or I call it duck grease. So if you like my content, feel free and share. Subscribe if you haven't, if you want to. So, but the most important thing is that go nowhere. Let's have some fun. Once again, subscribe. Let's create. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to marinate a couple of the deer steaks. And I have some thyme and rosemary. You don't need a lot. And here what I have is some black pepper and salt. I put it together and I mix it up together. And it's very simple. I'm just going to put some on the top. I don't want it too salty, so I don't get to put a lot, just a little bit. Turn it. And I do exactly the same thing. And it's nighttime here, so this is a overnight marinade I'm preparing. Not a whole lot, because I want to taste the wildness of the deer. So, next step, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it inside in a Ziploc bag. I'm going to add the thyme and the rosemary. If you want to put some garlic, that's up to you. I won't. Then what I do is I close it, because once again I want to have the natural flavor of the venison, or the deer steak, or it's venison, it's the same thing. And then what you do is you grab a little bit of a cord and you tie it up to make sure that the flavors and the aroma still centralized. So you grab a cord and you tie it around, and that's it. Tie it up so everything gets centralized. That's simple. And then you put it in the refrigerator. So here's the venison, which I marinated overnight. Woohoo! See how beautiful, pretty. That it smells good. So the first thing I want you to notice, those are very thin steaks or fillet or whatever you want to call it. So I have high heat because this is a cast iron in an electric stove. I'm going to put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, but let me test the heatness first. Yeah, this is water. So you can tell it's very hot. Put a little bit. I'm brushing it around. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn down the heat to medium high. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook each side for 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds. Because I want to feel the meat, and I can right now smell the rosemary. And that great? The thyme, I can smell it right now. And that's what happens when you centralize the flavors. So, venison. Turn it around. Another 30 seconds. And I have to be thankful to my good friend, U.S. Marine Corps, retired, Donnie Clark, Steve Clark. He gifted this to me. Almost done. My job is almost done. Literally 1 minute total. 30 seconds each side due to the size and the fact that I want to taste the wildness of this delicious meat. See, I'm going to put it to rest for a few minutes. Let me turn this off. So I have a carrot here. I'm not going to cook a lot of the carrot. I peel it already. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to shave some of the pieces. Add some color to the meal, you know what I mean? Not a lot to keep the carbs managed. So what I have here, I have some mushrooms that were harvested from the wild. I think they're called chanterelle. And you know, I think that you can use any type of mushroom if you want to, whatever side dish you want. I went with the wild mushrooms. It goes, in my opinion, pretty well when you're dealing with game meat like venison, you know, deer meat, venison. And just going to cut a little bit here. Going to make it friendly. Oh, I don't have big chunks or whatever. You can cut it anywhere you want. You can leave them full. I also have some asparagus. See how pretty they are. So I'm steaming the asparagus. I'm going to put the carrot there too. I want to show you how thin they are. See how thin? So it's not a whole lot. Keeping the carb content low. And I'm just using this steam. And I have here some fat that I rendered several months ago. That's the thing about duck fat. I have a video in my description, a link that will show you how to do that, how to render duck fat. And this one have just for different things already. like duck confit and other meals. If you have potatoes, you can use this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a little bit on the top. You get that. You can use butter, you can use whatever, you can use nothing. But I want to give it that wild. Go 100% natural and outdoors, pretty much. The outdoor feel of cooking in your kitchen. So you don't put a lot, just a little bit. And the steam of the water is going to go up, this physics. And it's going to do some nice cooking here. You can put this in the microwave if you have one. You can put it in the oven too. But I just go in this way.